Good day everyone, it's your Ate Zinix. Welcome to our educational vlog. By the way, if you are new to our channel, we are the students from University of Rizal System from BSE Filipino 1. Today, we will talk about on how youth of today's generation can manifest responsible sexual behavior. So first, let's define what is sexual behavior. Sexual behavior refers to a broad spectrum of behaviors in which humans demonstrate and expresses their sexuality. And when we talk about sexual behavior, we will talk about sex, and it's necessary for us to be responsible about it.
Many of us know some of the young people in this generation are being exposed and engaged to premarital sex at the early age. And premarital sex is a sexual activity practiced by the people or a couple under marriage. As a result, many youths, specifically women, get pregnant at the early age. That's why it is necessary for young people to be knowledgeable and for them to manifest their responsible behavior in terms of sex. Also, it is very important for them to be aware of the consequences of their own action. It is easy for us to conclude that it's a perspective of religion. Premarital sex is seen because religion taught us that sex is designed for marriage. Bible expresses God's perspective mainly in a positive term. It was clearly stated that sex is designed and for marriage between one and one woman. God's plan us to save sex for marriage not because it is a bad thing, but because it's unique, exclusive, and wonderful. Sex is not just casual fun, it is not just feel-good way of expressing mutual love. It is about two people becoming one flesh. Remember, sex is for marriage, and marriage is for sex.
Talking with youth and relationships sexually or sexual health and responsibility encourage them to think about their own principles and values for them to be able to make better decisions in their own relationships. Teens need the skills of critical thinking to make good decisions about relationships and sex and be able to stand firm to the principle they have. For example, how to say no. They also need to know how to talk with their partner about being sexually safe, including using contraceptions. Young people want to enjoy their sexual experience, some people, and have enough information and confidence to be safe. It is important they know where they can get help and support. And sexually reproductive. Teens also need skills to be able to recognize a situation that might become unsafe and to deal with any pressure for unwanted sex. What I can do, especially for a parent, to prepare for a conversation with other young teens and for their young children. Before you start to talk with your teen, it is a good idea to know what you want to communicate and why. First, be open to learning for them to show them you are willing to listen. Second, don't interrupt when they are talking. Third, avoid questions that you can only be answered with a yes or no. Instead, invite them to give an opinion, explain what's important to them. And lastly, whenever possible, assure them that you will respect their confidence and privacy. At the same time, ask them to respect yours. Remember, good conversation starts with a good listener.
Hi guys, it's Marvin. Let's go back to our topic first. What is sexual responsibility? Sexual responsibility means making informed decisions and safer sex choices, including abstinence. Being sexually responsible involves respecting your partner, having open communication all forms of sexual activity, as well as taking precautions against sexually transmitted infections or what we call STI, HIV, and unplanned pregnancy. If you choose to engage in sexual activity, remember, safe sex is not always enough. You should strive to practice safer sex. There are many components to safe sex, including first, understanding your choice to be sexually active. Second, being informed on sexuality, sexual health, and the component of a healthy relationship. Third, having the ability to communicate with your partner, which include asking for consent every time you engage in sexual activity. Four, taking extra precaution to protect yourself, your partner from STI, HIV, and unplanned pregnancy.
But if you want to become sexually active, you should think about a few things. If you are already sexually active, it's okay to stop and ask yourself this question. Why do I want to have sex? To gain experience? What type of sexual activity am I interested in? What type of safer sex method will I use? What types of contraceptives will I use? How will I communicate all of this to my partner?
Remember, it's always your choice if you will or you will not be sexually active. No one should force you or try to persuade you to become sexually active if it's against your will.
The first one is abstinence. What is abstinence? Abstinence may have different meaning for different people. In order for abstinence to be 100% effective, you should avoid sexual contact that put you at risk. Every individual may choose to be abstinent for many reasons. Number 1, not ready for a sexual relationship. Number 2, waiting for the right person. Number 3, supporting personal or religious belief. Number 4, focusing on other achievement. Example, school, student, organization, career, and so on. Number 5, avoiding the risk of unplanned pregnancy. Individual may choose to be abstinent, regardless of whether or not they have been sexually active in the past. Abstinence is a personal choice that should be respected. Remember, abstinence works best when both partners agree to it and maintain open communication.
Now, I will talk about safer sex. It is important for young people or young couple to know about having a safer sex.
So, what are these contraceptives? Number 1, male condoms. To help reduce the risk of contracting or transmitting HIV or other STIs, this contraceptives method is also useful in reducing the risk of unplanned pregnancy. Number 2, female condom. These contraceptives are helpful at reducing the risk of contracting or transmitting HIV or other STIs. This device can be inserted into the vagina or anus before sex. This contraceptive method is also useful in reducing the risk of unplanned pregnancy. Number 3, lubricant. It can help reduce the risk of a condom breaking during intercourse. It can also make sexual activity more pleasurable. Make sure to use water-based lubricant because oil-based lubricants can break condoms down. Number 4, dental dam. It can be used during oral sex on the vulva or anus to prevent the spread of HIV or STI. Dental dams are square pieces of stretchy latex or plastic. If you don't have any dental dam, you can make your own by using a large piece of plastic wrap or by cutting a condom or glove into a flat rectangle. Number 5, gloves or finger cuts. It can reduce the risk of getting STIs through tiny cuts onto your hands. Remember, practicing safer sex every time you engage in a sexual activity can reduce your risk of HIV, STIs, and unplanned pregnancy.
That's it for this vlog, guys. Hopefully, we're able to impart you necessary informations on how we can manifest responsible sexual behavior. And if you like these discussions, just let us know by commenting your reactions and insight about this topic. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Remember, having a good and responsible behavior leads to better futures. And don't forget, guys, to always wear protection and keep safe. See you to our next vlog. Bye-bye!